Hey, hello, I'm here. So happy to be here with you guys. This is Expand Your Energy Day 2. Um, so just waiting for people to come on here and connect and find me. Yesterday, we talked about expanding your energy and how important it is for you to actually feel into your energy and consciously, even just closing your eyes, expand your energy out and fill up, right? That is what will help you manifest. That's where you manifest from. So today we're going to move on from there after talking about expanding your energy. Hey, hello, say hello if you're here. And we're going to talk today about leading through our feminine power. So this is big. Today is really big. I'm excited to share this with all of you. In the past, our history has been a patriarchal society. It has been that if a woman wanted power, she had to play in a masculine energy. She had to actually call on her masculine energy in order to play with the big boys, right? It was a man's world. We know that, and we know that something is changing, something is coming, something big is coming, and an opportunity is coming. And it is coming at a very alarming speed. It is the dawn of a new era, and things are changing, and it is for us, for women. And we are in great need of incredible leaders. Leaders in a new world, leaders that will bring us into this new reality, a world that will heal through the divine feminine. And the Dalai Lama said, it is the women of the West that will change the world. And this is what's coming. But we need to be ready. We need to be leaders. We need to be leading through the divine feminine energy. We need women who can lead themselves and are willing to do that inner work that's needed and necessary so that when the time comes for them to lead, they can hold the power. Are we, as women, are we ready to lead? Hello, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Kimber. Yes. The collective feminine energy is healing energy. This is that rise that is calling for us to come together and to gather. Women have always gathered, but there has been a really strong pull, and I felt it last October, November. I felt a huge pull for that. I mean, I felt it when I first created this group a couple years ago. But last October, November, it just was this really big rise of energy of we need more. We need more gathering. Need more intimate groups. We need women to gather and come together. And that's why I created a monthly group. But this energy of gathering together is the power of that collective feminine energy. It's joining forces, it's linking arms for us to rise up together and lead this world to healing. But are we ready as women? Are we ready? Are we ready to step into the power of us as women and not girls? Mm. Yeah, you felt it too last October. Yeah, absolutely. There's a difference between the energy of girls and the energy of women that are ready to lead. Women that are ready to lead have an energetic alignment. They are anchoring in their power. They're holding the capacity to self lead. And it requires that they lead from the feminine, not the masculine. And that means that we accept ourselves as that feminine energy. That means that we accept all of the things we feel. We have feelings. And when we learn to ride an emotional wave without having it to mean anything else, right? That's a game changer. When we can feel our feelings, when we can feel our emotions, but not make it into anything bigger, not go down the spiraling rabbit holes that we tend to go down. When we can hold our power and feel that emotion, feel the feelings, then everything changes. Because that is the power of being a woman. A girl hasn't mastered that yet. And a girl feels competitive with other women. A girl gets jealous of other women and judges other women. But a woman who is holding her power, who is anchoring in her power, can recognize those feelings and emotions that come up and not get pulled away, right? Yes, and giving ourselves permission to feel that. This is the big change. We are not going to be leaders in a masculine world any longer. We are going to be leading with that divine feminine energy, accepting ourselves fully as feminine energy, and leading that way. We don't have to push it down anymore. We don't have to be quiet. We don't have to, you know, hide what's going through in our bodies monthly. You know, when you, I was taught to push through it, that if you could just pretend it wasn't there and carry on, then that was, honorable. And then sometimes that's fine. We can do that. And then there's some months where you just need a blanket and a hot heating pad and a good book and crawl up on the couch and listen to your body. And we need to be able to allow ourselves to do that, give ourselves permission to do that, to actually follow um, our body, right? When, so here's the thing, when we have our really high emotions, our intellect doesn't work as well. And so when you're able to hold on to your intellect through all that emotional upheavals that we experience as women, because we feel, we're empathetic, we're compassionate, we feel it, that's a game changer, right? That's the game changer. That's becoming masters of our feelings. We want to allow our feelings, right? We want to allow them and not suppress them in any way. We want to sit with the pain and feel what's happening, but not get taken down that rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, this means that I can't be a leader anymore. This means I'm no good. This means I don't know what I'm doing. I'll never get it together. I'm a hot mess, right? We can't be going there. It's about mastering the feelings and still being able to anchor into our power. So, our feelings tell us so much. We want to be feeling them. Our emotions are telling us so much. That's that beautiful um, uh, shadow work, right? That's the shadow work that we're doing without attachment. It doesn't mean all the things that your mind spirals into. You're just feeling, and it's okay to feel. And we want to be aware of those feelings and those emotions and learn from them. So, as we move through this, it's about being able to still self lead, even though our heart is wrenching. It's about being able to look at the hard things, like when we look at what's happening here in Canada, the residential schools. Can we look at that, even though our heart is aching and there's so much pain around it? We feel that pain, especially as women, as mothers, as sisters, as daughters. We feel that pain. But can we then step into our power and say, I want to be part of the solution. I'm going to step into my intellect. I'm going to still feel that pain, but I'm going to step into my power and say, now what? What can we do? What can we help do? Right? We can't hide it. We can't hide the history. The truth is coming out. It's happening, right? It's being able to hold that duality. I want to look at this and I want to be part of the change. I want to change the world, right? That is power. That is inner power. And so even in our own lives, we say, I'm going through this painful divorce and my heart is aching and I can't think straight. Being able to lean on our sisters because our sisters are not going through the pain, right? So our intellect is working. This is why we can help each other and how we can help each other. When you're going through the emotional pain, it's sometimes really hard to hold on to that intellect. So we call up our girlfriends, we call up our coaches, right? And we are given the intellect, the strength into the intellect. And that's why when we're in our own pain, even though we maybe are a coach or counsel other people, when we're in our own pain, we can't see what needs to be done because the emotions are overriding the intellect. But with practice, we can get better at self regulation. We can get better at saying, okay, these emotions are coming up. I'm going through this horrible divorce, but it doesn't mean I am not worthy of anything else. It doesn't mean I'm a failure, right? It's just what it is. It's a divorce. And I'm going to experience all this pain and still come back to joy. And that's the power that we have as women. We can experience sorrow and come back to joy, right? We can experience all of those emotions and then bring them in to make us better leaders and more powerful. So you got to be able to work on holding that duality. That's a game changer, right? That's a game changer when we can start to look at those emotions and hold on to them. So, one of the things that I was learning is there is circumstantial power and there's personal power. Circumstantial power is when everything is um, aligned and everything is working out around you and everything is going smoothly. And it's a great tool that we can use. We can set ourselves up for circumstantial power by getting enough sleep, doing our workouts, our daily health, taking care of our body, eating properly, drinking enough water. We have control of certain amount of circumstances around us, right? And and that's great. Because when we have circumstantial power around us, we can stand in our power, right? Personal power is that power that we tap into when circumstances are out of whack. So, in sorry, it it is the ability to be powerful even when everything else is going all crazy around you. Because in the quantum field of life, there are so many ways things can go wrong, right? In a world where everything can go wrong, you have to choose to stand for what you believe is the is right. You have to stand for the reality where everything is working out, because the possibilities of things going wrong, they're always going to be there. In the quantum field, there's all these different scenarios of the way things can work out. There's so many different paths to success, and also there's so many different paths of not succeeding, right? And so when you choose to stand for the reality of things working out for you, then you know what you're choosing, right? You're not trying to get rid of all of the other possibilities. They're always going to be there. There's always going to be the risk that you will fail. That will never go away. That is going to be there. And so we need to learn to walk with that and say, okay, there's always the chance that this isn't going to work out. I'm going to fail, but I am choosing to follow, to believe in the reality of it all working out perfectly, of everything falling into place for me, of me succeeding, of me creating that reality that is in my heart, right? Because if you're waiting for all of the other possibilities of failure to go away, if you're trying to eradicate them, you're wasting your time. They're not going to go away. The possibility of failure will always be there. Is it possible that, you know, I'll start courses and no one will sign up? Yes, that's possible. Well, why bother? Well, because you're going to choose to believe in the reality that these courses are going to help other people. Is it possible that if I change jobs, it's going to be a big mistake? That's my biggest fear. What if I change jobs and I hate it and I want to go back to my old one? Yep, that's a possibility, right? Well, what should I do? Choose, right? Choose for the reality that it will work out for you. We have to stand strong in our choices, because when we stand strong in our choices, then it's all clear for us. That's our vision, that's our focus, and it's our choices that we make each day that create our life. Let me just check my notes here, see if I have anything else that I missed. I think the biggest thing too in that is that if you're trying to eradicate all those other possibilities of failing, that's just a waste of time. To me, that's a huge epiphany for me, because we're always like, universe, give me a sign this is going to work out. Universe, please, please, please give me a sign this will work out. Instead of claiming our power and saying, I am going to choose to go for this because I believe it will work out and I'm going to make it work out. And it's the difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. There's a different energy. When you play to win, you keep going until you win. There's no possibility of anything else. right? So you can look at how it could all go wrong and still choose to stand for it going right. Do you have that power? Can you do that? Can you look at what you see around you and still choose the reality of what you believe it could be? That is a powerful woman. The reality that you believe in is stronger than the one you see. The reality that you believe in is stronger than the one you see. So we're visioning in a new world. As women, we are rising up. The, the opportunity to lead is coming to us. Are we ready? We need to be ready. We need to be leading from our feminine power, not trying to be masculine, not trying to push down all of those emotions and those feelings and hide them and suppress them. We need to be able to walk with them, but still be centered in our power. That is how we lead as we go forward. And so working on that emotional regulation, recognizing when these emotions come up, that they are just emotions that you are feeling, they're not meaning anything else. Doing that work on emotions, triggers, and then choosing to believe in yourself, choosing to believe in a reality that you're visioning from your heart. That's the work that we are doing. And we need to do it real quick and get it done because we need our powerful feminine leaders. In the world, when I am witnessing so many women rising up and creating wealth in their life, because you need money in order to create movements. You need money as a tool and a resource in order to change the world. And I am witnessing woman after woman after woman making big money, envisioning in a world that is healing, that is healing. We can't fix the world. We need to heal the world, and we need women leaders. We need all of us here to be rising up to be the best possible potential female, self-led woman to help heal the world. Hmm. So, my question for you is, what is the reality that you will stand for, regardless of the circumstances around you, regardless of what you see? What is the reality that you will stand for? What is the outcome that you choose for your life? What is the outcome? And maybe just begin there. What is the outcome that you choose for your life, regardless of what things might look like right now? Make a choice, make a stand, and stay on that path. Okay. The next thing I want to tell you about is the next course coming up. So yesterday I talked about the Creative Mystics that is beginning August 1st. That is the course of channeling, of learning how to hear your guidance, of connecting, strongly connecting to that power team that you have. standing around you and helping you. It is a powerful course. I love it. It shifted in so many ways for me last year and for the women that were in it. We had a powerful group of women. I think we had 13 or 15 women in that group. Mm. So that's coming August 1st. And it is time. I'm feeling a real need to offer clearing debris through forgiveness again. So, clearing debris through forgiveness is a 6 week course all about healing the emotions, the triggers, healing your energy. It's about clearing up all of the stuff that is standing in our way from claiming our power. Life-changing course. Thanks, Kimberly. Yes. I have run this course several times, and every single time I have shifts and new awarenesses that clear up more heaviness, that bring me into a refined light energy. And when we do this work, this clearing debris through forgiveness, then we fly forward. So, clearing debris through forgiveness is about forgiveness, and not not always forgiveness of other people, although we do that. It's it's a big part of forgiving yourself. When you come out of this course after 6 weeks of this work, you will love yourself so much more. You will feel your worthiness. You will feel happier, lighter, clearer, more aware. And anything that comes up that triggers you, you're going to see it right away and go, oh, yeah, that. I know what that's about. We're done with that, right? And clear it up. So, clearing debris through forgiveness begins August 15th, and it will be a 6 week course. So, I will be telling you more about that, but get in there and save your seat now. And I will put the link in here for you. It is a powerful course, and I do have lots of testimonials for that one from the beautiful women and testimonials of the creative mystic. And I'm also working on, if you want to do both, I'll work something out. I'll work out a new link. So send me a message if that's what you would like, and we can work something out as far as a payment plan or, yeah, it'll work out. All right, so tomorrow I am back again for another power chat of expanding your energy. And hang on for those of you that have done clearing debris through forgiveness and you've done the creative mystic. I have new stuff coming for you. I'll tell you more about that later this week. And thank you for being here, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Send me questions if you have any. I'm here for you. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.